Hello everyone. This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. How is everyone? I hope that you're all doing very well. I just wanted to touch base with all of you. I do miss doing a reading for you. It is the 24th today, the 24th of January 2020, and I just felt just doing a random reading for all of you. So I know that you all look forward to my readings very much, and I just wanted to give you a bonus reading. Let's say that this reading is for all signs from the 24th until the end of January. So it's a general and love reading. Okay, I just wanted to read the energies. Okay, so thank you for being here. I'd just like to mention that I'm not at home. For those of you that know that I've recently moved to Greece, to the northern part of Greece, Thessaloniki. I'm actually in Athens now, and business pleasure as well. Lots going on for my life as well. So just like it is happening for everyone, it is a very challenging time, I must say, and I do hope that you're all getting through it okay. We're all pulling through this. It is the time of Aquarius, so if you are Aquarius and listening to me, happy birthday. Let's cut the cards, everyone, and let's see just the general energies, what's happening for everyone at this time. So from the 24th until the 31st of January 2020, what do we have? And we've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is something that is promising to last. Okay, this could be surrounding a child, an adolescent child, a new beginning that they're having. They're wanting to make this pentacle grow. It could be anything to do with money, business, anything that is real, physical, tangible, of course. But also, you know, the Ace of Pentacles is something that, again, promises to last, and it's got a lot to do with something that is very important to us. Let's look at the challenge. Oh, wow. Yeah. So this card for me is the card of marriage. It's the card of a new relationship, a commitment, an engagement, moving in together, a child, pregnancy, anything like that. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles as being the challenge. Okay. So some of you may be dealing with another earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a wild card. I see, of course, the aces are a wild card. It's a chance that we're given from the divine. And what I would say is that because the Page of Pentacles, of course, pages are messengers, the challenge is for the message that comes through, for it to take on the importance of the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is very important to me. It's huge. It's not that little pentacle that he's focusing on. So again, this could even be a new business. Your challenge is to actually not just communicate about it, but to actually do it. Make it stable. Make it real. Let's see what's at your foundation. We've got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is the card of Taurus. The Hierophant can speak of, you know, keeping the faith, not giving up. This could be surrounding a marriage. This area is the distant past, but I do see it as the area of home. Now, the Hierophant can be, of course, some sort of hierarchy, an institution, again, the church. Okay, we do have two keys here. But what I remember is that, of course, Uranus is transiting through Taurus. Uranus is now moving direct. Therefore, there are changes in self-worth, changes where our money is concerned. And, of course, Uranus can speak of the future. Now, again, this could be in relation to a marriage, a commitment of any sort. Of course, this could be a work situation, okay? A work situation where there is a hierarchy. The Hierophant is a spiritual leader also, Of course, this could be, again, because I do see the Hierophant as restrictive energies as well, where things have got to be done by the book. Okay, let's take the recent past. We've got the Magician, which is amazing. The Magician is Mercury, and it's all about communication, logic, having those tools, being able to perform the magic. Of course, the Magician is another ace, which I love to see. Now, the Magician rules Gemini and Virgo. So the energies of Earth here could be Taurus or Virgo, I'm going to say. Let's take your crowning position, Nine of Cups, which is a wish card. Now, this area would be around the Capricorn. If we're looking at the wheel here, the zodiac wheel, it would be the area of career, and Capricorn also does deal with the law. It's the elder, it's the boss, it's work. Okay, so we know that the sun has just recently, 2-3 days ago, moved out of Capricorn. So for some of us, there may have been some sort of a wish fulfillment. The sun maybe showed you what, that Saturn-Pluto conjunction in the sign of Capricorn was all about. And this could be, obviously, it is your trajectory, it is your goal. Okay, let's see what else we've got, and I'll come back to that. The near future will bring you the Ace of Cups, dear people. What an amazing card. A second ace here. This is the 10th cup. Okay, 9 and 1 is 10. This could be happiness where family is concerned. The completion of something that you've tried to complete, like you were, let's say, your goal was the 9. In the near future, you're going to get to the 10. And the 10 of Cups is usually a card of much happiness, an energy of bliss. And of course, 10s do speak of a cycle ending and a new one coming after that. So some sort of a completion here and a new beginning. Again, the divine is giving us hope for the near future. Let's see the position of us. You, me, the other person. You know what I mean. The position of us is justice. And I love this. This is a number 11. Now, 11s always speak of karma. This is karmic justice. Some of us are going through legalities. Some of us are going through, it could even be any legalities. We do have Jupiter transiting through the sign of Capricorn. Now, Jupiter can expand, but and I just did a private reading where I was saying that it's that stardust. Jupiter can expand, obviously. It's moving through Capricorn, so it's expanding on those gnarly energies, yes, of the conjunction of Pluto and Saturn. And we do have the South Node, obviously. South Node is very karmic as well, the South Node of the Moon. But it can expand, but it can also, whatever is going on in Capricorn, it will help us get over or close the door on past karmic situations and bring the balance, find our balance and our footing. And of course, this is Libra again. Libra can also speak of, it's the natural house of partnership and relationships with anyone, whether it's romantic, business, family. Let's see what is surrounding us. We've got the 10 of Cups. Wow. I don't need to mention anything about that card. Obviously, again, it's a completion and a new beginning. 10 of Cups. We've got family surrounding us. And I do feel as though all the hardship that we've been going through, and we're all going through this, everyone is going through some hard situation in one situation or another, or multiple situations at the same time, which can be very challenging. But don't forget that we're all in this together. And once we go through those Saturnian lessons, Pluto will give us a new beginning, a transformation. We will be put on another path. And that is the silver lining of the energies that we're working through. So don't give up on the hard work. If you can't see the forest for the trees right now, know that it's around the corner. Don't give up. Keep going. And this is a reading from me to you, to give you support, to let you know that, okay, times can be challenging. Yes, we're all going through this on a collective scale, but there is a silver lining at the end of that rainbow. Please remember that. Let's look at the hopes and fears. And we've got 8 of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy for me. It's putting in that hard work. It's continuing to work. That's what Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn are asking for. As I said, we're still not through this energy. Jupiter will be quite difficult. Jupiter can speak of legalities as well. So it is a time of, it's a time of facing the music. Let's keep on doing the work. We do have rays of light coming through those dark clouds. Okay, so not everything is black. It's a time of growth. And again, Saturnian energies. And it's a time of learning those lessons, becoming the elder, becoming the wiser. Let's see what the outcome is. And we've got the 6 of Swords, which I love to see. We're leaving our troubles behind and we're going to calmer waters. We're finding our footing, our balance. Some of us may actually be traveling over water. This can be metaphorically moving or literally moving over water. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups means that some of us will be leaving situations where we could not find those 10 of Cups. We do have the 10 of Cups in the external to us. So that could mean that we are leaving behind, as we could see here, we've got the eclipsed moon, which we've had recently, the full moon in Cancer on the 10th of January, which is still very close. We're still very close to that eclipse. So we're leaving these 8 cups behind. We are growing, as I say always with this cup, it's a growth spurt for me because spiritually we are growing. Some of us are going on a trip, on a retreat, maybe meeting up with like-minded people. We're looking for those 2 of Cups. We're looking for a union, for an agreement, for a friendship. That's what the 2 of Cups is for me. For a soulmate connection, and soulmates can be friends as well, right? Doesn't have to be only love. Okay, so what's beneath that? And we've got another Ace of Swords. This is speaking the truth and having successful new beginnings. And if that does not happen, we are on our path to something else. Now, what I'm going to do is take a few more cards. Just a quick look at a few more. I don't want to make this reading too long. Generally, this is an amazing reading. Let's get a few more details. And that's where, because I'm reading for many, many people, so hopefully this will help you have more clarity. Now, in the now position, when I say now, we're talking from, as I said, readings can be, timing can be quite difficult to pinpoint. So roughly around the 24th to the end of January 2020. We've got the 3 of Wands, which is expansion and growth. If this is a business, you may be hoping to expand to the world, to different countries, through the World Wide Web. Business is very expansive these days. So whatever you've invested in, whatever you've wanted to stabilize, you're waiting on that. You're waiting to see it, which is amazing. I love 3s in the tarot, very positive. Let's look at this Hierophant. And we've got the King of Wands, which could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. We could be talking about Taurus, which has got strong fire in their chart. King of Wands is someone who's very spontaneous, very desire-driven. He's someone who could be a leader, someone that is a business owner. He's a leader in his own right. Again, he could be very generous. Let's see what else we've got. let's look at the Magician. We've got the Page of Cups. So there is an unexpected offer, maybe a bit of an offer that was quite youthful, unexpected. This could also be an apology, of course. Page of Cups can also be an adolescent child offering you their cup, or giving you that Ace of Cups, making you very happy, for those of you that have got young children with you. Now, again, this is communication. So the Magician says, as above, so below. So this is saying to me that the transits, the planets, whatever is going on up there in the ethers is reflected down here, and there is an offer coming through. Now, we are having Venus in the sign of Pisces. It is joining up with Neptune. Now, Venus is Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. Neptune is that spiritual love. Venus is love, and it's anything that is worth loving. It is money. It is anything that is brings us balance and in harmony. So Neptune, which can be the divine love, and Venus coming together in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is very sacrificial. They give more than what they receive. This can be really, really positive where love is concerned. But Neptune can also be wearing those rose-colored glasses. So also, I should say, because Mars in the sign of Sagittarius will be squaring over to Neptune and Venus conjoined. So be careful. Be careful that you don't fall the fool, that someone pulls the wool over your eyes where love is concerned, where money is concerned, where values are concerned. Be careful of that. But Neptune and Venus coming together again could be really positive, but just, with Mars and Venus squaring, they're the lovers of the zodiac. So that could be some sort of a disagreement, which is asking for you to turn a corner, make some sort of a change where divine love is concerned. So, okay, that's just a bit of astrology. I hope that helps you. This could speak especially to you. Please let me know if that is what you are going through. And that's happening in the next couple of days. So let's look at that Nine of Cups. More clarity. Oh, wow. Three of Swords. For some of you, obviously, what's going on in Capricorn right now, if you've been heartbroken and you've gone through the ringer, you've left a situation, okay, some of you may be drinking too much. Be careful you don't get in trouble with the law. Be careful you don't get caught drunk driving, anything like that. This is not going to help. Now, as I said, Pisces can also be escapism. So don't start, taking substances, whatever they are, to drown your sorrows. That's not the right way to do things. It's not going to help you. It's only going to make it harder for you. Now, Three of Swords, Three of Wands, we can be talking about a love triangle situation for some of you. Some of you could also, and I'm going to say, you may have had some sort of a disappointment, okay? I usually see the cards. I go by what my guides are telling me. So what I'm thinking is that for some of you, you've already had a disappointment, but it's not real, or it's going to change, or there's been some sort of a disappointment, but don't give up, as I said. Just when you think things are getting worse, suddenly and unexpectedly, Uranus in Taurus will give you what you are worth. And that's the Nine of Cups. And the funny thing is, I just did a personal reading, and that's exactly what showed up. Just when you thought that things are not going to come through, they do. Do not give up hope. Let's look at that Ace of Cups in the near future. We've got the Page of Wands, which can speak of someone who's wanting to take a risk. This is a messenger coming through with very spontaneously saying, let's go on that adventure, let's take the risk, let's do this. Okay, and this is a fire sign. This would be more than likely Aries or Sagittarian energy. It is the minor arcana of the Fool, this page. So let's see now in the position of you and this Justice card. We've got another card of justice and balance. We've got the scales here. They are being balanced out. For those of you that are going through legalities and are hoping on a payout or the scales being balanced and reciprocity or receiving what you are worth or what you've worked for, it's coming. Okay? It is coming. I love to see that. What's external after that Ten of Cups? We've got a new door we're walking through. Now, the Ten of Cups does turn into the Ace, of course. We've got a brand new door against Sagittarius and Jupiter. The world is our oyster, people. Okay? So there is help around you. Some of you may be wanting to go on an adventure. If you are a fire sign, I would say that you are going for what your heart desires. Okay, now a lot of us have got fire in our chart, obviously. If it's not Sagittarius, it's Aries. If it's not Aries, it's Leo. Okay, as I said, this is a general reading. I do see that there is endings and new beginnings. There are completion points where we start something new. Let's look at your hopes and fears on the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Swords. Some of us may be worrying more than what is necessary. We are working towards something that we really can't see the results of it. Because look at the card here. Nine of Swords can be a lot of worry. Now, this could be worry around work, worry about that we're working and we're seeing restrictions ahead of us all the time, and that's the Capricorn energy. But the Nine of Swords says that we're almost at the 10, which would be the completion. And I understand this energy. Let me take one more card on that. And we've got Temperance coming in. So our angels are saying, be patient. You will see it. You will see what the angels are working for right now, what they're trying to manifest for you. This is Jupiter. And again, there is an alchemy happening here where the angels are trying to turn lead into gold. We have to believe in the process. This is asking for patience. Look at the sun in the background. It's coming out. It's asking for you to have patience because Archangel Michael is working on our behalf. This is healing. Again, this is a card of hope, I would say, more than likely. Let's look at the outcome. Six of Swords. And we've got the moon here, which the moon can be a card of fears. It is the card of Cancer or Pisces. For me, it is Cancer and the worries around our stability, our security, our family, and things that are unknown. Please pay attention to your dreams. You know, what we can't see, we are scared of. The moon can also speak of deception, but the moon is also very motherly. Now, we are having a new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is the future. I would say that this is the eclipse moon still in Cancer that we had the full moon on the 10th of January. Things are still happening, and I think that we may be seeing things that were hidden now. Let's take another card. Oh, wow. New moon, probably in Aquarius, is going to bring some sort of a wish fulfillment. So we've got, it is the time of Aquarius now. Another card of healing and of hope. The future is looking bright. We've got two wish cards here. I think that the moon card is more than likely saying that what we don't see, we worry about. Let's take that, the general energy, which is the Eight of Cups. And we've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups does speak of Neptune and Pisces. We do have choices, but things are still up in the air. That's what the Seven of Cups can speak of. It can speak of someone trying to pull the wool over our eyes as well. Let's take one more. We've got the Four of Pentacles, which for me is Taurus. Four of Pentacles is where we've got choices. We're scared to make a choice. Some of us are scared to make a choice. Some of us are scared to move on. Now, Taurus is values. Pisces is endings. Pisces can also speak of hidden situations. That's why there is no clarity there. Ooh, okay. So this card just fell out right on here. It's halfway, so I'm going to take it as there is going to be communication and clarity. For some of us, it may take a little bit longer because it's turned sideways. Be careful. What I want, a piece of advice is, if you get yourself into hot water, let's say you're dealing with someone that can be quite hurtful with their words, speak your truth, but don't get into a fight. There's no point in arguing. Okay, that's what the advice is here. Now, of course, nights are all about action. There is clarity coming in that's going to come in quickly. For some of us, as I said, it may take a little bit longer. Again, Four of Pentacles can speak of home, family, stability. There is going to be communication and truth coming out. As I said, for each and every one of us, it will be at a different time, not on the same time. Let's take a few Sibilas. For those of you that are dealing with someone that doesn't want to accept the truth, does not want to let go of a situation, does not want to let you see clearly, or they don't want to speak their truth, or they're holding back on the truth, clarity will come through. And I do feel that it's got a lot to do with the eclipses. Let's take the near future. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands. We've got the Domestico, which is someone very karmic that is around us. There are trust issues here. This is supposedly our helper, but this person is more than likely, they've got troubles with trust. They've got issues because of trust, and therefore there is probably someone is worried about taking a risk because of trust. That's what I see. News is coming through. And this is the Two of Pentacles. So someone is trying to make a decision, but they're lacking in trust. And here we've got the Donna Maritata, which is very much like the Empress. So this is the mother with the children. Okay. This is Empress qualities. And again, she's a 12, which can speak of sacrifice. Someone is waiting on someone's decision before they can expand and grow and receive the blessings. Now, family could be involved. Children could be in the picture. That's why there are trust issues. These could also be legal documents where divorce is concerned. Okay? Let's take the position of us, let's say, which is the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Tower, Disgrazia, which is the Seven of Swords. Suddenly there is a revelation. Something's been hidden. Here we've got the Nine of Cups, which is the loyalty card. It's the Fidelta. Suddenly there is loyalty and a wish fulfillment here. And there is merriment and happiness, which is the Five of Cups. So again, there is loyalty here, even though there's been some sort of a disappointment. there is still a connection that some of you may not be focusing on. There is going to be an agreement, but we need to leave the past in the past, because if there have been doubts in relation to loyalty, then the revelation will be that there has been loyalty and there will be fun, and there's no point in being worry-stricken. Now, for others of you where there is divorce involved, the revelation is that there was another person in the picture. So these messages will not be right for everyone. They will not resonate for all of you. Let's take a look at the outcome with the Six of Swords, the Moon, and the Star. We've got the Gran Signore, which is the king, let's say, very abundant, very cocky sort of a person. He's a 13, which is all about Scorpio and transformation and change. There is abundance here. There can be a little bit of ego, though. Here we've got the delirante, deliriousness, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is usually Virgo energy for me, but what is Virgo? Virgo is our daily routine. It's our health. It's our... Virgo can be quite nitpicky, but Virgo is also work as well as health. Now here we've got deliriousness, which does show support from friends and family. Deliriousness can speak of, it's a neutral card. So we've got the abundant king, which is going through transformation. Okay, we've got the deliriousness, which can be also silly actions. And here we've got the militare, which is the Ten of Swords, and this is Capricorn. This is like the end of a cycle, Ten of Swords, right? But this is also Capricorn, which says that we're on a mission and we've got a mountain ahead of us to climb, but we've obviously got the energy to do this. Now, this can also speak of the end of secrets as well, the end of not knowing, because it is a cycle that is ending. Once this soldier climbs that mountain, he's got a different perspective of the whole world. Imagine your view from the top of the mountain, right? But this could also be someone who's been holding secrets, someone who has kept you in the dark. And now in the time of Capricorn, because we do have the star, there is a wish fulfillment and clarity. Let's take one more after the militare. And we've got the artista, which is like a revelation. This is a discovery that's made, okay? This artista is very similar to Aquarian energy. Okay, this is Aquarian energy is the genius. It's the ingenious thought, and it's also the future. So the Seven of Cups here, which is lack of clarity, with the Seven of Cups here, it's a Seven of Hearts, as you can see, the discovery and the information comes through, and it's a wish fulfillment. That's how I see these Sibillas. So, wow. I think I'm going to leave the Sibillas, everyone, and I'm going to take a couple more cards. I want to have a bit more clarity on that. Three of Swords and Nine of Cups. What's that about? And we've got Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords. For those of you that have had trouble with health, you're going through a healing process. Now, this doesn't have to be, it can be a literal or metaphorical process of healing, because what you are focusing on is the Three of Swords. You've got that Ace of Swords, which is clarity, which once you awaken from this time out, let's say, or your meditation, or that being in that position where you can't see clearly for whatever reason, you will get to the Ace of Swords where you will find out the truth, you will speak your truth. Okay, let's take another one. And then there is movement, overcoming obstacles. you're put in the divine position that you can lead this chariot to wherever you want to take it. And this could mean moving home, overcoming obstacles, believing in forward movement, believing and taking action. This is enough healing. This is what these two cards are saying to me. Getting out of that position of getting stuck in the past and moving into the future. Why do I say the future? As you can see all those stars here, they do speak of Aquarius, which is the future, and the sun is there now. So this is the 7, it's the chariot, it's the divine, and it's Cancer. Cancer is where the North Node is, everyone. North Node is our fate. We are on a timeline, our fate timeline, right? Let's take one card here. It's a very karmic time, and know that whatever we're going through, we're writing it in our history books. Try and keep a journal if you can, because these days and these energies that we're working through are very, very important. What else do we have here? We've got the 5 of Wands, which can speak of we're not on the same page, but there are many changes coming through. Now, this could be all the newness here. 5 and 2 is 7. 7 of Wands again. There is a lot of newness, and we're always very shaky when we're trying to build on something, trying to be on the same page with others. This could be a family situation for a lot of you. It could be a group effort at work. You're trying to build on something, but it's as though you're not speaking the same language. Okay, let's take another one. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. Slow, steady planning. This is Virgo energy again. Okay, seeing the future, looking down that path. Let's take one more card, and I'd like to see here after the 3 of Wands. And we've got the 6 of Cups, which is beautiful. 6 of Cups is a soulmate connection. Some of you are at a distance with a soulmate. Okay, the challenge is to have a new beginning. Send that message, or be patient. That message is coming through. For some of you that have had difficulty in getting pregnant, this is children. This is innocent times. This is a connection from the past. Another 6, which speaks of balance. The Ace of Pentacles, the challenge could be getting pregnant. Okay, we do have the Empress here. For those of you that did not believe that you could become a mother, the near future is going to show you that you've got chances of that. Okay, beautiful. And you know that the artista can also be a professor, a doctor. I want to take one more card here on this King of Wands. What is this King of Wands with the Hierophant? What's that all about? And we've got the Knight of Wands, which speaks of, again, Sagittarian, taking action. Okay, there is movement, there is change here, and someone is driven by their passion. You could be dealing with a fire sign that could be fire, could be Taurus, that works, that moves around for work. But you know, nights are all about action. Okay, so it's a time for going for what you desire. Okay, sometimes it can speak, the Hierophant can speak of having the restrictions, but I believe that it's a time of maybe bending the rules, and going for what we truly desire, you know, because as I said, Uranus in Taurus is like bending the rules. So I'll leave it at that. I do hope that this helped a lot of you. Thank you so much for taking the time out. It is a very positive reading. As I said, don't give up, keep going, and know that we're all in this together. I will be catching up with you soon. I will be returning home very soon. So for those of you that have ordered private readings, as I said, before the end of the month, also much more to come. I'm so looking forward to that, very excited about it. And I'm wishing you all well and sending you a lot of love, a lot of blessings, and a lot of healing for these difficult days that we've been through. Okay, so I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you so much for your support. And look out for my uploads on Instagram. For those of you that are not following me on Instagram, I am doing more Instagram now. I do have a little bit of help. So also Facebook, I've got all my links in the description box below. Please do join me there. I'm going to be doing much more, like connecting with you much more there. So for those of you that are interested, do follow me there. Okay, thank you again to everyone. Much love, much light. See you later.